everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be a little chat about our panelling that we've recently done in our dining room. It's not 100% finished yet, but it's nearly done, isn't it?
90%.
You've got paint on your face.
I know. Right there.
Yeah, it's fine. But I did actually film some footage whilst we were painting and stuff like that, and then I deleted it by accident, didn't I?
Yeah.
But I did film some footage putting this up the other day, so I'm going to insert that now, and then once that clip is over I will answer some questions. So we're going to do a little Q&A about the panelling, lots of frequently asked questions that we've had so far, and hopefully it'll be helpful for you. So let me show you that footage we filmed the other day. So I did film some footage when we painted this, and then I deleted it by accident. So sorry about that. So we have got to this point now where we've got all of this painted. Mark and I did the painting, didn't we?
Lovely paint.
It was from the decorating centre online, and it was called, well, it's Ammonite, meant to be Ammonite from Farrow and Ball. So we've painted that, painted this, and now we've got this bit that needs to go up here, but the wall isn't like straight.
Not straight kink,
no, so it might be a bit difficult, so we're going to try and stick it on and see how we get on. Okay, so little panelling update or picture rail update. Mark's just cutting that piece over there. We stuck it all on now. We need to caulk it all, but obviously we're just waiting for it to dry. But it was much more difficult than we thought, wasn't it?
Yeah.
We've used, obviously we've nailed it all in, so we've done a few little nails, and then we'll cover those up with paint and caulk and all of that, or fill it or whatever. But yeah, it's definitely harder than we thought it would be.
Lengths?
3 meters?
3 meters.
I think, yeah. Have we got enough? Oh my god, don't tell me we haven't got enough for that little bit there. Is there any more?
There's a little tiny bit outside. Literally is a tiny bit.
Really?
Might be enough actually. Might be perfect.
Oh my god. You said to get 3 lengths. Hey? That was your measurement there. What?
I didn't actually measure, did I?
No, I know. You always do it by eye and then it's wrong. It's like the other piece that I ordered to go underneath it. I said, will that size be alright? You're like, yeah. Comes back, it's like made for a doll's house. It's like tiny. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I wasn't really listening.
The beading part, yeah. Never mind, anyway. It looks fine, yeah, it does look good. It's just, it needs to be finished. And we need to like go over the paint again and like sort all of the...
We won't paint this with the brushes on, I think.
Yeah, we need to sort all of these like end bits out, paint those again. So we're currently... Mark's just painted that up there, so there's some masking tape up the top here at the moment. I'll show you in a minute like what it's looking like.
Just because we rolled it, but it was a bit thin, wasn't it?
Yeah.
You can see through it, so.
Yeah, so
put it on quite thick now.
There's just a lot of like little touch-ups that we've got to do now because it's so like intricate. There's so many different bits you've got to glue on.
I've done like mitre cuts. Yeah. So instead of being like a flat cut like this, all the corners are like this.
Yeah, so it's a bit more
fiddly.
A
bit of a game.
Yeah, but you've done it really well, haven't you? You've done a great job.
To be fair.
Really good.
Looks pretty good, doesn't it?
Yeah. So. I asked on Instagram the other day if you had any questions regarding it. So there are quite a few popular questions. So where to get the MDF? Where do you get the MDF and how did you cut it? So we already had MDF left over from when we did our built-in wardrobes, the IKEA wardrobes. So we already had that, luckily. But you can get it from Homebase, B&Q.
Anywhere, it's just 6mm MDF.
Yeah, so that's another question we had, was how thick was it? Yeah. So it's 6mm. I think going forward, I would go for slightly thicker wood. Yeah. I love the effect that it's given, but it's more for like when you come to do this bit, it makes it a bit more difficult when the wood is really thin. So
you can't tack it, can you?
It depends on the finish that you want. But if you're going for like more of a picture rail, I'd go for a slightly thicker wood, just so it makes it easier to nail it in.
But I actually cut the wood myself.
Yeah, so Mark cut the wood with a saw.
Yeah.
Really, yeah, a bit more fiddly, wasn't it?
Because I'm not a carpenter or anything like that. I've only got like electrician's tools.
Yeah. But
I made like a jig on my little bench out there and like screwed battens either end so it wouldn't move. Yeah. And then I sort of cut along the batten. So
yeah, so it was a bit, there's a few little wibbly edges, isn't there?
No.
A few little wobbly edges, but you can't see them because, well, you can't see them along the strop because of this. Because it's all been
I cut it with a handsaw, just like that.
Yeah, so it's doable with a handsaw.
No carpenter would ever do it like that. But I haven't got a chop saw.
No.
So that's why.
And a lot of people haven't though. But another tip is obviously when the shops do open again, like B&Q and Homebase. I think it was B&Q I've read somewhere where someone's had it, like B&Q will cut it free for you.
That's good.
I'm not 100% sure, but I'm sure I read that on someone's page.
That saved me such a load of effort.
I know.
If all of these had been cut to the size, it would have been so easy.
All the shops have been shut, haven't they?
Yeah.
But yeah, that's something to bear in mind if you haven't got a saw or no one to cut it for you. But also, someone I follow, Rosie Henshaw, she actually bought pieces of wood that were already to size, and that saying it was 8mm I think she got. So
yeah.
you can
really?
buy
You
them.
can cut them there as well.
And I don't think it was MDF, it was
okay.
something else. So it is possible, you just have to do your research, and obviously at the moment it's a bit difficult because you can't go out to shop. The best way to measure to make sure they're equal.
So what I did was obviously tape measure, and then you mark it with a pencil, and then you get a spirit level, put the spirit level vertical, and then draw a line down.
Yeah.
And then you mark.
But you did the line in the middle of where these planks were going to be.
Yeah, and then you measure the plank, the width of the plank, mark the middle of the plank, and then make sure that line, that plank matches up to the line on the wall.
Yeah, if that
That's
makes
why I did
sense.
the middle every time like that.
Yeah, so Mark would measure it up to the middle of each plank that was going vertical.
You could do it just the gaps, but I just found it easier to just do the middle, and the middle each time.
Yeah, so it actually took us a few attempts, didn't it? We initially had the spaces quite wide, and then once we actually put the wood up there, we thought, no, it's a little bit too wide, so we changed it.
You did.
But it's easy to do.
Yeah, it looks better. I like this width this is.
Yeah, it's much better. Do you know what the width is?
The width is 400mm.
So the width between this and this is 400 mm, is it? Millimeters? And then the width of the planks, the MDF, is 100.
Yeah.
Yeah? And what's the height? Do you know what the height is?
950 off the skirting board.
950 off the skirting board. It's all a bit. I mean, it depends on your room
and
how high you want it.
Can't you?
We put it slightly higher because we've got this picture around here, and I wanted to be able to put pictures up, so I didn't want to have it like low down or anything. So I think that's nice.
It's a lovely height, isn't it?
Yeah, it's perfect
really
actually.
Lovely.
What colour are you using? So I'm presuming this means like the top part. So the bottom part is just brilliant white from B&Q or Home Base.
Crown.
Oh, Crown. So it's just Crown brilliant white paint.
Emulsion.
It's just a massive tub. And it's matte.
It's emulsion, not like a wood paint.
No, just an emulsion, yeah. I would probably prime it next time before you paint onto the wood bits, because it would be a lot quicker.
Took a few coats.
We didn't prime it, but we didn't have primer, so we didn't bother, but we just had this paint, didn't we?
Yeah.
And then the paint on the top, which is up here, is a dupe for Ammonite by Farrah and Ball, and we bought that from the Decorating Centre online.
That paint though was amazing.
Really good.
Oh my God.
Very thick and good quality.
Pot, and we've used like this much.
Was the paneling quite easy? Could I do it myself?
If I was here on my own doing it, I reckon I could do the whole lot in 2 days.
Yeah. What about for someone that's not experienced with this kind of thing? About a week maybe?
Yeah.
With painting and all of that kind of stuff.
If it's already cut for you, it's easy, isn't it?
Yeah.
Because you just got to stick it on the wall then.
Yeah. Another good question. If you want to remove them in the future, will they come off easily without taking off the plaster?
They have to be reskinned.
It would need to be replastered, wouldn't it?
Definitely.
So what did you use to glue them onto the wall?
So I just use like a sticky mastic. Really, like super strength stick mastic.
Yeah.
And then just
it's like a glue.
Go down the wood, and then as soon as you like pat it on the wall, it's literally stuck.
You just did it in like a squiggle shape, didn't you?
Like
I think I've got a vlog on that.
It was on the vlog, wasn't it, before?
Yeah, it was, yeah.
And obviously when you stick it on the wall, make sure you put the spirit level on the wood as you're sticking it.
Yeah.
So you want to make sure the wood's level.
Yeah, because otherwise you don't want it being like slightly squiffy. Yeah, so a spirit level is an essential.
You definitely need a spirit level because everyone's got to look level, isn't it?
That's because it's all about the straight lines, isn't it? So yeah, another question was, are you planning on paneling anywhere else in the house? Now we've done this, I actually love it, and it's made such a difference, hasn't it, to the room?
Oh my God, yeah.
It's made the room feel more finished, even though it's not finished yet because we've not got any decorative pieces
Liza
up.
wants to dress it anyway.
Yeah, I can't wait to dress it, but yeah, I would definitely love to panel the living room now. That was not something we wanted to do originally.
But we've got a few things before that we can get to that, haven't we?
Yeah.
Because we knew the little cupboards.
Yeah, but now like we know how it's quite easy to do it, and we've learnt from little, not mistakes, but we know what we would do differently next time. For example, like the thicker wood.
Yeah.
Be nice if you can get it pre-cut.
Yeah, that'd be
so much easier.
Definitely.
And using a primer before painting. So those are my 3 kind of main things that I would do differently next time. So tempted to try it, but not sure if it's too hard to DIY. There are so many people that have DIY'd it, like on Instagram as well. Like that's how I got my inspiration. I saw so many people paneling on Instagram. Not so much this style, but loads of different panels. There's so many different styles when it comes to paneling.
You can get shaker style, can't you? And all that.
Some people panel the whole wall, so they're like little squares all over the wall. Have you seen that? No. That looks quite smart. Yeah. If you want to do like a feature wall, that would be a really good idea. The next question we got was just, where is our table from? So that is quite a popular question. I get asked that quite a lot. I've even been toying with the idea of staining this or like trying to lighten the wood, but I just don't know if I can risk it. It's too scary, isn't it? Is it oak? Would you say it's oak?
Yeah, I reckon it probably is, isn't it?
it's a solid wood table. I don't know if it's oak, but it's got all its like little grooves in it, like natural grooves, and it's very thick, heavy table.
The more battered it gets, the more I like it.
Yeah, it's got like drawing all over it. It's got pen marks and everything from the kids.
It's nice though, you can just batter it, isn't it?
Yeah.
If you had to, like,
we're not so precious about it. Oh, you can't be with
nice,
3 kids. Yeah, this table here was from a place called FW Home Stores, which is local to us, but they are online as well, so I think they may have it online. And then let's just do one more question, shall we? How did you get time to do it with all the kids around? That's another question we get. We get this question all the time with any DIY we do.
This is how we do it, yeah? One of us will have the kids and one of us will do something for an hour. And then
it's like backwards. We're like a little tag team. So Mark will do the wood bit, I'll come in and like do some painting, you know, bits and bobs like that really. And it's all like, it's all literally like an hour at a time.
Literally is like that.
You can't spend the whole day doing stuff like this. Anything around the house, isn't it? So it takes a long time.
Yeah.
But when we start a job, we want to get it done so we continue with it.
So you're going to show people what it looks like now?
Yeah, let's have a little, let me show everyone what it looks like now. Right, so we've taken the masking tape off now because we don't need it there anymore. And this is what it's looking like now. So really, really happy with it. Like I said, we're going to paint down here and just do a few little touch-ups and stuff. But apart from that, the paneling is done. Super, super happy with it. We still need to finish a little bit over here with regards to like finishing, but this is what it looks like. I think it looks so good. I just feel like it makes the room look like, I don't know, it just makes it look so much better. And also like not having the one colour I actually really like as well. I was slightly apprehensive on that one because I didn't know whether the colour that we used here would be too dark. I wanted it to kind of blend with this but not look, you know, too cold or anything. So it's a really lovely warm grey, as you can see. This is the ammonite colour. So next for this room is to do this little bit, so the shelving, then find something to go up on that section of the wall. I was thinking maybe some nice frames, like maybe some woody frames. Also a new light. We're going to move this light upstairs into our bedroom. This light we got from, I think we got it from Homebase actually, yeah, when we did this room. And then I want to get a mirror for the back wall there, and then some like decorative bits, just make it feel really homely because I felt like it was just a bit plain before. So I'm looking forward to like making this really cozy and lovely. It just feels like a whole new room to like style, so I'm very excited about that. And then at some point as well we will get a radiator cover, but for now it's just gonna have to stay like that. So yeah, that is the paneling, guys. I really hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know if you've got any other questions. We're always happy to help and answer if we can. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you all very, very soon. Bye guys.
Tick-tock, the clock keeps ticking. I don't know what I should do, and I wish you would be right here with me.